Hey fam, Ahliyah here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's wind down. I want to start doing wind downs on my channel. If you have been subscribed to me for a minute, you know I used to do lip and sips, and that's where I, popped a bottle of champagne, drank it, and talked about any subject I wanted to talk about, answered questions, and that was really fun for me. However, I took a step back from doing that because people were calling me an alcoholic, and I'm like, girl, I'm in my early 20s. I like to drink on the weekends. I like to drink. I like to have a drink. I like to have champagne. I like to have wine. It doesn't necessarily mean I have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, be careful with those words, because alcoholic is a disease. It's very serious. It's not something you joke around with. And I wasn't an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I love to have a drink. A girl in her early 20s who loves to have a drink does not mean she has a problem. Okay, this is going to be a very relaxed video. I asked you guys to ask me a few questions for our first wind down. I want to bring wind downs every other Sunday, and then starting like March, they will be every third Sunday, because I want to start incorporating mukbangs into my Sundays. So Sundays, honey, they are for relaxation. They are very laid back videos, very relaxed videos that I just want to do because they're just so much fun to film. They're so relaxing to film. It's not a lot of pressure put on me to make sure I have a very perfect video. So I hope you're excited for Sunday uploads. I unfortunately will not be drinking wine today because I'm a part of this workout program that does not allow me to have sugar much, and wine has sugar, champagne has sugar. So I will be having tequila. Tequila actually doesn't have that much sugar. I think it only has like 1 gram per shot, which is pretty good. And I will also be, diluting it with some sparkling water. So we will be having tequila with club soda, basically. No wine until February 23rd. Darn, that's like a month away. Ooh, we can do it. We can do it, y'all. But I do have, a little cute glass to drink it in. So without further congé, if you are interested in tuning into the first Sunday wind down, in which I'm just going to answer a few questions that you guys asked me, or that you guys want to know, that you guys want me to answer, then subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Tap that bell to be notified of my future uploads. And when you tap that bell, an option will pop up. Click on options and ensure all notifications are enabled, including my creator posts. And stay tuned, keep on watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Alright, listen, disclaimer, if you are not 21, okay, drink some juice, drink some water, drink some sparkling water, drink some soda, honey. But, I do not condone underage drinking on this channel, no. If you are of age, honey, cheers, let's pour it up. I will be drinking El Jimador in my cute little glass. Let me just make sure to pour a shot, because I'm like detoxing and cleansing. Alcohol hits you different. Honestly, I shouldn't be drinking alcohol. Listen, the workout program that I'm a part of highly recommends that you don't drink during the 6-week program. But listen, last time in the summer, because during this workout program in the summer, I had to go to New York because I was a part of the benefit brow search, right? And listen, free drinks? You telling me I have to turn down free drinks? No, like what? I was throwing back tequila. First it was tequila and Diet Coke, and then somebody introduced me to club soda, and I was like, oh shit, actually, yes. Pour some club soda up in my tequila. So that's how I kind of got hooked on tequila and club soda. I'm just gonna put this much. Is this a lot? This kind of looks like a lot. It's okay. I'm only gonna pour 1. I'm trying to be good, okay? Plus, tequila be hitting me different when I'm detoxing and cleansing. We're gonna pour our sparkling water to the top, okay? All right, y'all, I'm all poured up. So cheers to those of you who are partaking in a glass with me. Let's get into the questions. And then also, before we get into it, comment down below what I should talk about in the next Sunday wind down, okay? Give me some topics, give me something juicy. What should I talk about? I want to make these very fun, laid back, entertaining, and just like girl time, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so Alicia Vernon asked, hey girl, what's up Alicia? She asked, one, how in hell, well, how in the mother F? I'm trying not to curse, Alicia. Why you do me like this? How do you get rid of blackheads? I don't get blackheads. I get whiteheads, and a lot of them. Like, whiteheads are what my skin gets. I don't get blackheads, so I truly could not recommend nothing. But where do you get blackheads at? Do you get them on your nose? Because if you get them on your nose, then pore strips are that girl. Try washing your face for 60 seconds. Like count it, like count from 1 to 60 when you wash your face, so that cleanser can really dig deep into your skin. But that's all I can recommend, because I just don't get blackheads, girl. I'm sorry. I want to know, how is your soul? Oh, yes, it's a different kind of question, but it's important. How is my soul? I honestly don't even know. Like, what is my soul? My soul. How is my soul? Dang, Alicia, you over here making me think? I don't know. Okay, I'm a person who suppresses a lot. Like, I never truly express how I'm feeling. And I'm very private, I'm very reserved, I'm very introverted. So I would say my soul is a little suppressed. Does that make sense? I'd say it's a little suppressed. But that's why you do things that make you feel good. Like for me, like having a drink makes me feel good. Eating some bomb-ass food makes me feel good. Being loved makes me feel good. So I kind of just do things that make me feel good, because I feel like that really feeds the soul. I feel like reading makes me feel good, because I feel like I'm just really immersing myself in knowledge and becoming a sharper me. Oh, this is perfect. This tastes like Mexico. Oh my gosh, I want to go to Mexico. This also tastes like Las Vegas. I want to go to Las Vegas now. Oh. Tisha Jordan asks, when did you know YouTube and being an influencer was what you wanted to do full time? What inspires you? I used to work at Starbucks, and then I worked at a bank, and I knew that I never wanted to work for somebody. I hated someone talking down on me, because I had some pretty shitty managers at Starbucks. At the bank, I loved my manager. Shout out to Jenna Lee. She was like the best manager I ever had. But at Starbucks, I hated how I was spoken to as an employee. Like, I was always talked down on. Like, why the hell? Like, being a leader doesn't mean you talk down on people. Anyways, I just knew that I never wanted to work for someone ever in my life. And then I also knew that I wanted to be my own boss, but I never knew how to make that happen until seeing what YouTube could do for you. Because, you know, you see these top-notch people getting flued out, okay? Going to doggone Paris for the free. I want that to be me one day. And all the wealth that you can achieve being self-employed was really inspiring and motivating. And I knew that I wanted that. I wanted exponential income. I don't want fixed income ever in my life. I don't want fixed income. I want exponential income. I want the possibility to make millions, okay? And I knew that could really happen being self-employed. So YouTube, I kind of just happened. It's like, I remember, because me and my boyfriend we went to a cruise to Mexico in 2016, July. And when we got back from that trip, I had a nice check from the bank, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to use this check to literally pay off my credit card entirely, and then I'm going to use that credit card to buy my camera, ring light, and a few backdrops. And that's exactly what I did, because I was just fed up working for someone else, okay? I just didn't like it. I don't like working for other people. It was unfulfilling. I didn't really necessarily say, oh my gosh, I want to be an influencer. That never crossed my mind. I feel like this word influencer is just thrown around, and it's very watered down. But I do feel like now I am, but like it never came to me like, oh my gosh, I want to be an influencer. Like, that was never a thought. What my thought was, I never want to work for anyone but me. Like, I want to be my own boss. I want to be a self-made millionaire. Okay, I want to make that money, and I can't do that working for someone else, you know what I'm saying? Or working, you know, my 9 to 5. I just didn't enjoy working for people. Not to knock 9 to 5s, because 9 to 5s, like some corporate jobs, are actually very beneficial. Another thing, I was supposed to actually go to college after I graduated community college, but you know what happened? My transcript didn't make it to the college in time, so I couldn't go to college after community college. Like I couldn't go and complete the rest of the 2 years that I needed to complete to get my bachelor's. So honestly, don't know if that happened for a reason, but it made me like really go hard for YouTube so I can make something of myself and so I can build something, because I couldn't go to school until I guess the next semester. But you know, I was like, you know what, all I really need to do is teach myself business, teach myself marketing, teach myself these things, read these books, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise that my transcript never made it. Not never made it, but it didn't make it on time. And it wasn't even my fault. It was the company's fault who sends your transcript to your school. Like, and then what inspires you? What inspires me are my goals and seeing what YouTube has catapulted other people into, like seeing like these top-notch influencers being treated so well and being flued out and giving such amazing opportunities to work with amazing brands. That really inspires me, because I know they paved the way for even greater to come. So when it's my time to shine and it's my time to be at 1 million subscribers and it's my time to be top-notch and flued out, things might be even better then, you know? So it's just inspiring, like, wow, I can really be a boss-ass bitch, like doing my makeup on camera, talking to you guys, motivating you, because I just don't do makeup. Like, I really want you guys to learn, and I want to inspire you, and I want to motivate you. Like, I don't want to just be a robot. Like, I have real feelings. I'm a real ass bitch. I got real shit to say. I ain't gonna bite my tongue unless it's like not appropriate to say, then of course I will. Just knowing that anything is possible when you put your mind to it, that really inspires me. But I'm overall just a very self-motivated person. I'm very self-disciplined, very dedicated, very determined, because when I know what I want, I go after it and nothing is stopping me from getting it, not even failure. You know how many times I failed, y'all? You guys think I got it all together? I truly don't. Like, I'm a mess. Okay, Amore Love asked, can you do a meet and greet in your hometown? Us Bay Area folks want to see you. See, the thing about this is, you guys might think I'm poppin', but I don't really think I'm that poppin' for a meet and greet. Like, what if no one shows up? Do I really have that much support in the Bay Area? Like, these things cross my mind. Like, you know, that's why I never hop on live, like Instagram live, because I'm just afraid like no one will show up. And that embarrassment is like crippling to me. Like, am I even popping enough for a meet and greet? I really don't think so. Like, do I really have support like that out here? I'm not sure. And also, safety is a big thing. I don't want anyone coming to a meet and greet with ill intentions. And also, I'm very reserved and I'm very shy, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm being a bitch or I'm being stuck up. That's why I have to reiterate it a bunch of times that I'm very reserved and I'm very introverted in person, because I don't want anyone to take it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Claudia Reyes asked, how did you overcome your shyness and lack of confidence? I was always teased about being so quiet in school. I am the worst combination of shy, quiet, and serious. Girl, same! I still haven't gotten over my shyness. However, I got over lack of confidence by owning who I am. I think I've said this even a few times. I own who I am now. Like, yes, I'm shy sometimes. Yes, I'm reserved. Yes, I'm introverted. And also, yes, I'm loud on camera. Like, this is Ahliyah because no one else is in this room judging me. So this, honestly, the Ahliyah on camera is almost the 100% authentic Ahliyah, minus a few percentage points because I still hold back on saying stuff because, you know, things can come off inappropriate, disrespectful. I can't curse too much on camera. I can't completely act a fool, but for the most part, this Ahliyah is like the most comfortable, authentic Ahliyah. But honestly, I'm authentically multiple me's. So what got me over lack of confidence is just owning who I am. Like, own who you are. If you're shy, okay. Someone could say, oh my gosh, you're so shy. And you could be like, yes, bitch, I know. And what are you gonna do about it, okay? Or someone could be like, oh my gosh, you're so loud. And you could be like, yes, bitch, I am loud. What's up? What's poppin'? It's me. You don't like it? Goodbye. You know, you just own who you are and be confident in who you are. Unless something is truly a character flaw that could be improved upon, you just gotta own who you are, okay? Own who you are. That's where true love and freedom and self-confidence will come in place. And yes, I I got made fun of for being shy, quiet, and serious. Like, people think I'm a bitch because I have a resting face, but really, I don't even realize that I have a resting face. It feels normal to me, but apparently other people are intimidated by it. But listen, that's your fault for not coming up to me and saying hello or trying to start a conversation with me. Like, people always want to prejudge you before they even have a conversation with you. How am I stuck up? You haven't even had a conversation with me. Where did you get this from? No, you just assumed it, and now you're going and running and telling everybody that I'm stuck up. I've had this happen to me so many times, you don't even understand. It's so irritating. Like, I'm a bitch, I'm stuck up, I have bad energy. Where are you getting this from? I have magnificent energy. And literally every single person who has ever been in my presence and has spoken to me, they don't have nothing negative to say about me except that I'm quiet. That's the only negative thing they got to say about me. That's it. But you know I'm kind. I have very warm and welcoming energy. A lot of people have told me that. So you just mad because I didn't smile at you and you didn't come up and converse with me. Anyways, don't even get me started, okay? Okay, Kayla Dawson asked, what kind of music do you listen to? I listen to hip-hop, R&B, reggae, neo-soul. Sometimes I don't even know the genre of music that I listen to. Let me just give you the artists that I like. I like Sonder. Oh my gosh, Sonder. So Brent Frey, I don't even know how to say his name. Brent Fayez, y'all know what I'm talking about. Janae Aiko, Summer Walker, Miguel, Mozzie. I love the way Mozzie raps. Like, if you're from the Bay Area or even the Sacramento area, then you probably know Mozzie. But I just love the sound of his voice when he raps. It just sounds so good. But he's a really gangster rapper. Like, if you like gangster rap and you have not listened to Mozzie, you gotta listen to Mozzie. Of course, I like my Bay Area slaps, okay? Play that in the club and watch me go dumb, okay? Who else? Janae Aiko, of course, I love her music. Bryson Tiller, Sammy J. Basically hip-hop, R&B, reggae, neo-soul, that genre. And whatever genre Sonder is, what genre is that? Is that R&B? But I feel like it's not really R&B. I don't know. I don't know what genre you would call that, but yes. Have you ever smoked marijuana? Duh. Who hasn't? My mama watches this channel, so if she asks you if I have, listen, tell her I don't, alright? Yo, have my back, okay? Mats Ramirez. Monse, girl, I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Please forgive me. Any books you recommend? You're a badass at making money. Read that book. If you are in a financial debacle and you have a negative outlook on money and finances and wealth, read that book. It'll change your perspective on money, which is very important. Because listen, people be like, money isn't everything, which I get to some extent, but you need money to live. How you gonna live with no money? Like, you need food. Okay, you need somewhere to stay, you need to pay rent, you need money for all of those things. You want to wear clothes, you need money for that. Okay, you want to go on a trip, you want to go on a vacation, you need money for that. Okay, you want to go to Chipotle, you need money for that. You want to go to Starbucks, you need money for that, right? You literally need money every single day. So why not have an abundance of it? Why not have a great relationship with money? Why not switch that lens through which you view life from and just view finances in a positive light? It's really, like, it really changes your perspective. I highly recommend that book. Do you consider yourself a confident person? I sure do, especially now. The only like situation where I don't consider myself confident is in social situations, because listen, I can fake like I'm outgoing, but I can only do it for so long. After a while, I get very exhausted. Like, social settings are very exhausting. And when I'm faking like I'm outgoing and then all of a sudden, listen, I just don't feel like doing it no more, people get so confused. They think something happened. They think something's wrong with me. They think all of a sudden I don't like you no more. No, it's just like I'm naturally introverted, so faking being extroverted is just even more exhausting. So I'm not so confident in social settings. I mean, once you talk to me, girl, yes, we could chop it up. Don't expect me to chop it up for a long period of time, because it's just not, I mean, one-on-ones, like if we're just one-on-one with each other, yeah, I can talk. But in social settings, I feel like people just expect you to be this boisterous, outgoing person the whole time, and I'm just not that girl. But other than that, and how I look, I'm confident, okay, and how I dress, my makeup, and how I present myself, I will walk in a room like I'm that bitch, okay? So yes, I'm very confident, just not in social settings. I would say that's the only situation where I'm not that confident. And it's not that I feel ugly or anything. It's nothing to do with that. It's just, I don't want to trick people. It's a battle. It's a battle. Like, social settings are always a battle with myself, and I absolutely hate it. That's why I be trying to avoid social settings. Or there has to be alcohol involved, because once, you know, I have a glass of champagne, a shot, I just loosen up, and then I could be talkative the whole night. Truly. That may come off wrong, but you know what? Why? People judge you, but like, look in the mirror, sis. What do you do that's not perfect? People act like they perfect, or they're flaw-free on the internet. I swear, I don't get it. Alright, Just Sassy asked, what made you start wearing head wraps? I truly believe I started wearing head wraps in junior year of high school, and that's when I was growing out my relaxer. And when I was growing out my relaxer, listen, I am just not a natural hair doer girl. I don't know how to make that shit look good, okay? I still don't. So I just, you know, what if I put a wrap on my head? And I kind of just figured it out myself. I didn't watch any tutorial. I didn't look at any like picture to recreate it. I kind of just did it myself and made my own style out of it. I got my first wrap was from Forever 21 actually. My first few wraps, they were actually neck scarves. I was wearing them around my neck and I was like, hey, these are low-key big enough to put on my head. So I did it, and then my math teacher at the time told me, I don't think we're allowed to wear those at school, so you might need to take it off. Girl, no. I didn't take it off at all. And listen, it became a fashion statement, and it's now a part of who I am, and it's low-key what I'm known for. It makes me stand out. Diamond Divine asked, any huge goals that you are going to accomplish in 2019? Listen, I was going to make a video on setting my 2019 goals, but I realized I feel like I don't want to jinx myself. I don't want any bad energy coming my way. I don't want anyone preying on my downfall, okay? But one like major thing, I guess, that I do want to accomplish in 2019 is hitting 100,000 subscribers and even more, okay? I'm gonna stick to my schedule of Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and hopefully that consistency will bring me to 100,000 subscribers. So that's what I truly want to hit this year in terms of YouTube. And I just want to continue to improve on how I execute my videos and execute my pictures, and hopefully upgrade my camera lens. Maybe I'll upgrade my lens first, but just continue to upgrade and hit 100,000 subscribers by December 31st, no, or even sooner, okay? So we can maybe be at 150,000 subscribers this year. But that's one goal that I want to hit. So that's why I'm really trying to be consistent on Wednesday, Friday, Sunday uploads. Do you have any thrift store shopping tips? No, I just, well, I guess I look through every single thing. Every single thing. Like if I know I want a sweater, I'm gonna go to the sweater section and I'm gonna look through every single sweater, because you never know, gems be like hidden and stuff. Like gems be hidden, okay? And I go to this thrift store called Savers, and they always have deals on like the tag color. So like some clothes have orange tags, some have yellow, blue, green. So sometimes, or there'll always be a deal on a tag color. So it'll be like 50% off yellow tags. So I be looking for the yellow tags, and I'm like, okay, would you ever come to the not so south, but just as dirty south, aka Florida, for a meet and greet? I just don't feel like I'm popping enough for a meet and greet. But listen, if I'm ever in like a city that's not my city, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm in LA, come see me at this place, you know? Maybe something like that, maybe something super casual. I do want to go to Miami for my 25th birthday this year. I don't want to think about turning another year old, but I do want to go to Miami this December, so maybe we can meet then, girl. Also, I'd love to know, who's your best friend in your head, your spirit animal? Could it be a celebrity or fellow influencer? You is mine, honey. Oh, I'm your spirit animal, girl. I'm your best friend in your head. That's what's up. My best friend in my head, I don't even look at people like that to be friends like that, girl. I don't even know. My best friend in my head, I don't even think I have one. My best friend in my head, I don't think I have one. Okay, listen, let me tell you something. After being in the beauty community, in the beauty industry for, I mean, a short little while, but a while enough, I realized that I don't admire anyone anymore. You can't admire people. You can't hold people to this pedestal of admiration. I've learned that. A lot of people have hurt my feelings, talked mess about me. People I've admired have talked mess about me, and it just wasn't a good feeling, and it just made me never want to support them in real life ever again. So, you know, I don't admire nobody no more. I don't view someone at a high admiration anymore. People gonna be people. You can't hold this, and plus that makes you hold an expectation to someone, so I no longer do that. I think that's why I don't have a best friend in my head anymore. Like, people in this industry will act like you're below them, or act like they're too cool to be in your presence. Stuff like that. I experienced that at BeautyCon, definitely. BeautyCon LA taught me to never, ever view someone at a high admiration ever again in my life. Never in my life. Unless it's Beyonce. Hey, I have a question. How come when I put setting powder on my face and let it sit 3 to 5 minutes and go to brush it off, it's like only a little bit of powder comes off and I just end up brushing all the powder off and just putting foundation powder on there instead? So it sounds like you're baking. Maybe don't bake. Or just really work that powder in with a brush. Maybe you're just doing a quick swipe, boom, boom, and you think the powder's gonna come off that way. You gotta really work, especially if you're baking. You can't just boom, boom, bam, and have the powder be off. You just gotta, you know, work it off, because that's what causes flashback. Maybe you shouldn't bake. Maybe your skin isn't meant for baking. Just press the powder into your face, allow it to melt into the foundation, melt into the skin, because maybe baking isn't the technique for you, or for your face, or for the way you do your makeup. That could be the case. Iris T asked, I first discovered you when you did a collab with Alyssa. I never did a collab with Alyssa, I did a collab with Arnell. My question is, now that you are gaining more success, you guys really think that? Y'all think I'm gaining success? Okay. Do you see yourself moving to LA like some of the other YouTubers have? Do you feel someone can't find as many opportunities in smaller cities? Yes. I feel like living in the Bay Area, there are not as many opportunities for content creators as there are in cities like LA or New York. I feel like LA and New York are great places to live as a content creator. I just feel like, one, brands don't have events out here. Like, brands don't have events in the Bay Area. Brands don't host like product launches out here. They don't host creator events out here. There's just nothing out here. They're all in LA. All the events are in LA. All of the gatherings are in LA. All of the product launches and product launch parties, they're in LA. So yes, that is a downfall, but I really don't see myself moving there. I'm not gonna live in LA by myself, because why would I do that? I'm very introverted, I'm very reserved, and I don't want to subject myself to people who don't have my best interests. Maybe if it felt right to move there, I would, but I'm not just gonna move there just because I'm doing YouTube. That wouldn't make sense for me to do. It would have to be a real reason, a solidified reason that feels right. So my first apartment that I get will be here in the Bay Area, and if it feels right to move there, then I'm gonna move there, but it would have to feel right. And also, I think my boyfriend would have to have gotten a job opportunity in LA, because I don't want to do no long distance thing, okay? I ain't doing all that. So right now it doesn't feel right, but yes, there is not a lot of opportunity in the Bay Area. It's not as quick paced, it's very slow paced. I feel like the Bay Area is good for tech, you know, if you want to work in the tech, because Google's out here. All the tech companies are in the Bay Area, but like for beauty, it's not the place for me. I would have to fly out to different cities, which kind of sucks. I do feel left out. I feel like I would get invited to a lot of events if I lived there, but I don't, so it's good. So I'm gonna just have to see it all on the gram and have FOMO. Poetic Justice asked, how did you transition into being self-employed? I didn't really. I just kind of quit my job and said, this is what I'm doing. That's really what I did. I didn't even have a good savings or anything. I just was like, listen, I can't put my all into what I want to do if I'm working here. I gotta quit. I have to sacrifice being financially insufficient for what I want to do, and that's basically what I did. I wasn't like a super lucrative self-employed person when I transitioned into being self-employed. It was a sacrifice, but it's something that I want to do, and I've been going hard ever since, okay? And it's very evident on my consistency and what I've been putting out. So yeah, I would only recommend doing that if you live at home with your parents. If you're living on your own and you need to provide, I would not recommend jumping into self-employment unless it's making you good money. Mawa Main asks, hi girl, how are you? What's up girl? I'm good. This week was a bit stressful. I started working out again, which forced me to create a new morning routine, create new habits, eat a certain way, eat very clean, which sometimes is very testing of your discipline because you just have so many food cravings. But I had a lot of content to film this week. I had a lot to do, so I was very overwhelmed, very perplexed, you know, the usual. But you know, it's Saturday. You know, I'm having me a nice drink. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more relaxed. I already lost 5 pounds. That means I lost a pound a day, you guys. So I'm only have 15 more to go. So I'm feeling really good about that. My question is, if you weren't doing YouTube, what would you be doing right now? Honestly, probably still in college. I don't know what I would major in though. I probably would major in business, but if I weren't doing YouTube right now, I most likely would still be in college, probably studying business, and probably still working at the bank or somewhere. I don't know where I would be working, but I'd probably still have a job. I'd probably still be in college. And there isn't another job that I would want. But I'd probably work a corporate job in business, especially if the pay was good. But I know that's not what I want to do, so it's very hard to envision that because I know that's not what I want to do. I don't want to work for someone else ever in my life. Okay. How to overcome being extremely introverted. I still have not overcome this. I'm still extremely introverted, but I just started owning it. But also, if like I'm having a conversation with someone, I want to keep the conversation going so I stay engaged. You know what I'm saying? I kind of force myself to greet people and to talk to people and to keep a conversation going if they're talking to me. I try not to make it seem like I have a disease and I just can't speak to people. You know what I'm saying? I try to seem like I'm a cool girl, a normal person, a cool person to talk to. Because we are cool people to talk to, we just get a little bit fearful of social settings. We have like social anxiety that kind of holds us back from talking. So I just kind of, you know, have me a little drinky drink and just converse to my comforts and just not be awkward. Don't be awkward, you know, have comfortable conversations, be yourself, relax. But I'm still introverted, but extreme introversion, listen, alcohol helps me, but I don't know what helps you, and I don't want to ever promote that. I'm just saying, like, just me having a glass of champagne, boop, boop, throw it back, I am ready to socialize, okay? Micah Sophia asked, what do you think makes a woman luxurious? By the way she carries herself, okay, I would say I'm a luxurious woman. I like to be pampered, I like top-notch things, I don't settle for less, okay, and I feel like people kind of knock you down and make you feel like you have to accept the bare minimum. No, you don't. You can have high standards, you can accept the luxuries, the extravagance. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like people who have always accepted the bare minimum will make you feel bad for being a luxurious woman. However, listen, that's you, girl. You chose to accept that. I'm not choosing that path. That's you. Do you. But you know, you want the Coach bag, I want the Birkin bag. We different. No, I just think it's the way you carry yourself and what you accept and what standards you have and what you choose to settle for and what you choose to not settle for. Nothing wrong with being luxurious. Okay, how do you keep a good and healthy relationship? First of all, don't be intentionally disrespectful. I feel like you should learn, like you should have boundaries in terms of how you speak to people. I mean, how you speak to each other, communication, you know, opening up and telling them how you feel and respecting feelings and respecting emotions and respecting point of views and not being disrespectful. Always just, I feel like your significant other should be the person you give the utmost respect to, because they're obviously important to you if they're your significant other, so you should give them that most importance. You guys should talk to each other about what your love languages, because if you ever heard of the 5 love languages, everyone feels the most loved according to their love language. So learn each other's love languages and respect it. give to it. Listen, y'all, my camera keeps overheating. Like, I need a new vlog camera because I can't. Like, I done stopped 3 times already. Let's finish off these questions. Where was I? Oh, how do you keep a good and healthy relationship? What'd I say? I think I already touched on love language, communication, respect. I feel like respect is a huge part of that. And I feel like I touched on everything. It was just something I left out. Rooting for them, be their biggest support system. When they come to you after a long day, want to tell you about their day, listen, okay, listening. What are your favorite wines and champagnes? The Andres was good, girl. Okay, now recently, since I went to the Mum's Winery, I'm really enjoying Mum's champagne. I'm so sad I can't have it till February. I really love Chardonnay. I like really strong wines. I don't like sweet wines. I don't like sweet drinks at all. It's just like too sweet for me. It's like I'm drinking juice. It's like I'm paying alcohol money to just have juice. I don't want juice. And I feel like when I have cocktails, bartenders be making them too sweet and they be skimpy with the alcohol. That's why I don't do cocktails no more, unless I know you can make a good cocktail. But that's why I just drink champagne. I drink wine. I'll have a tequila and club soda because I want to be able to taste my alcohol. I like to know that it's in there. Okay, let me know that it's in there. I don't want my drink to taste like juice. But I feel like as far as cocktails, I really like martinis because I feel like martinis are actually really strong. I don't like margaritas because they're too sweet. Sometimes I'll go for a mojito, maybe even a, what do you call it? Moscow Mule. But I need my drink to be strong. And I swear bartenders act like they can't make a drink strong. Like if you have to put another shot in there, then put another shot in there and charge me. Like, what do you think strong means? Like, you're the bartender. You know what I mean by strong. Okay, so put it in there. Maybe you'll get a nice tip. Like, I just can't stand when bartenders are skimpy. Like, why are you skimpy for? Charge me for another shot if you have to. Like, come on. So I'd say right now I'm really loving Mum's. Look, you guys, Cook's rebranded. If you're a champagne girl, you know Cook's is cheap. Cook's tastes cheap. It tastes cheap as hell. But they rebranded, and I tried their wine like last weekend, and first of all, it tastes so much better. It doesn't even taste cheap at all. It tastes so good. So if the rebranded Cook's is now a fave, Mum's, Andres. Not so much Andres right now because it is more on the sweet side, and I like real, you know, I like real strong stuff. So Chardonnay. I think this is okay. Like 2 more questions. How long did it take for brands to recognize or acknowledge you? The first well-known brand that reached out to me was Maybelline, and I think I was sitting at about 40,000 subscribers, I would say. So I'd say around the 40,000 subscriber mark is when I really started to get noticed by, you know, well-known brands. Maybelline was the first brand that reached out to me, and then it just sort of started to happen, like out of the blue. You know, well-known brands would hop into my emails and wanted to send me product, so that was really cool. But it wasn't something that I was aiming for. It kind of just happened. So like if you're an up-and-coming content creator, influencer, it'll just happen. They just come to you. Like, they'll find you. Make sure your email is in your bio. Make sure your Instagram is on the business profile so you can like put your email as a button. Just make sure your email is everywhere in the bios of your social media platforms, because they'll just email you or they'll even DM you. I don't like DMs. DMs are not professional to me. Hop into my email. Like, DMs are more like personal, you know, casual, non-formal. Email is business for me, so I honestly prefer email. I honestly can't stand when people DM me about business when my email is clearly there. Like, DMs are like friendly, informal, casual. Just make sure your email's there. It kind of just happened. It wasn't something I sought. Sometimes I do take it upon myself to reach out to brands myself that I really want to work with, or, you know, just really want to build a relationship with. But other than that, they just come to you. So keep putting out your work, keep putting out your content, keep tagging brands in your makeup looks, and they'll come to you. Do you have to have a certain amount of subscribers or viewers in order for them to consider working with you? I think the main point that brands look for is engagement, and by engagement, views are part of engagement. Also, comments are part of engagement, the number of thumbs up or likes, and they also look at me responding to comments. They see how I interact with you guys. They see how our relationship is. So engagement is views, you know, likes, thumbs ups. and comments. And there's also engagement on the back end that you guys don't even see and brands don't even see. I would have to take it upon myself to share with them the back end of my engagement, because there's watch time minutes, which means how long, what's the average length that my viewers watched my video. Like if I have a 20-minute video and 50% of you guys watch till the end, that's excellent engagement. If I have a 10-minute video and 30% of you watch to the end, that's pretty good. So that's the back end engagement. So I would see engagement. They need to see that you can sell something. And I think I'm a pretty good saleswoman now. I think I can sell anything that I really like and am passionate about and like really enjoy. Girl, I can sell it to you, okay? Because now I know how to describe things. So that's a big part of it, sales. Believe it or not, this job comes with the ability to be able to sell something and be good at it. So that's something I'm still working on. I'm still working on my sales pitches and, you know, being a saleswoman and selling things that I like. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all to buy something I don't like or that don't work. Don't worry about that, because if I don't like it, it ain't being sold, okay? So honestly, if you guys didn't know, engagement helps me out a lot. Your thumbs up, your comments, they help me out a lot. You watching all the way to the end of my video helps me out a lot, and it's very, you know, motivating to see that people are thumbsing up and commenting and watching to the end. So I appreciate that. I appreciate when you guys do that. It means so much. Last question of Sunday's wind down. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? I barely was drinking mine. Look at me talking too much. How do you deal with cravings? Okay, so because I'm on this workout program, listen, let me show you guys something, because it actually tastes pretty good. Okay, y'all. So there's this brand called Walden Farms that makes sugar-free and calorie-free like cheat stuff. So me and my boyfriend bought this chocolate syrup and this caramel syrup by them. So I'm actually thinking about turning my protein powder into like brownies, you know, just protein powder, vanilla, baking powder, cocoa powder, and dipping it into these sauces. And these sauces are calorie free. Like there's no calories, there's no sugar, there's no nothing, but it actually tastes so bomb. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Listen, we're about to go to the movies on like Tuesday. Yeah, we're about to go to the movies on Tuesday and bring this as our movie theater snack, since we can't really cheat on this meal plan. So yeah, check out Walden Farms. They have a lot of like syrups, sauces that are all calorie free. They also have like barbecue sauce, ketchup, pasta sauce, chip dip, and all that kind of stuff. And also drinking a diet soda, because it's sweet, so that'll like satisfy like a sweet craving. But listen, if you're trying to stay sugar-free, calorie-free, check out Walden Farms, because these two actually taste super bomb. The caramel and the chocolate, they taste so good. Like, yeah, it has like an artificial taste, but it's not like a disgusting artificial taste. It's actually a pretty good artificial taste. Alright y'all, so this completes this Sunday's wind down Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what topic I should chat about or go more in depth about in the next Sunday wind down. Let me know. Give me something juicy, okay? Give me something interesting. Give me something I can really go in, okay? Let me know what wine or what champagne or what drink you was drinking with me for this video. And if you are new here and this is the first time seeing my face and being on my channel, I would love to see you in the next one. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed, and join me and the honeys, honey. I love you guys so much, and until next time, always remember to serve, honey. And I might not see you on Wednesday's upload because I need a sponsorship to be approved. However, if I don't see you on Wednesday, I'll see you on Thursday. Okay, bye.